From the Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Dale and Scott.
We are back.
God damn it.
Oh. Aren't you thrilled? Aren't you thrilled?
Can't you hear it in my voice?
Oh, yes. Hey, everybody. This is the 14th season of the Swish Edition on the 14th day of the month.
Hooray.
How cool is that? How cool is that?
It's not cool when you do it on purpose.
You know, it just happened to be. It just happened to be. So we brought back the show that you guys have loved since 2010. Oh my God, 14 years we've been doing this show. And we just couldn't leave it alone. Last episode was in July of 2023, but we had to come back because, man, we have so much to talk about. And we're doing some other things in between. The last time we talked to you, that didn't quite feel good to us. So we're back. So we're back. And it is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Dale.
Happy Valentine's
What did you get me? What did you get me?
I've got nothing.
Oh, my goodness.
Nothing.
I'm going to get one of those handmade cards again.
It was lost on me. I paid no mind whatsoever.
It's all good.
That it was coming.
It's all good. Your present.
But
your presence is present enough.
However, I will say that I have a really, really cool birthday thing in mind.
Oh, okay. For my birthday?
Yeah.
I'm going to be 54 this year.
Which is like, what, 3 weeks away?
Couple weeks away. And 54. I'm thinking about having a Studio 54 party. Because I think that's fun. I don't know. I think there'll only be like 4 people there, but it will be fun. We're going to make it fun.
Are we seriously going to sit down and plan
our party for next year?
Every time. And what do we call it? Like I even had a
4455.
Yeah. I even have this.
You have an idea?
This invitation in mind.
So next year in 2025, Dale will be 44 and I'll be 54, both in the same month.
55.
It's
a 44-55 party.
44-55.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. That's ridiculous.
Let's
not talk about birthdays anymore.
Of like this black
nobody cares about
circle.
This. Yeah.
And a nice font with 44/55 and then like some Argyle font. We got to do it up.
All right. Well, we got a whole year to plan it. In the meantime, it's Valentine's Day, and according to the National Retail Federation, 53% of Americans will buy something today for their Valentine, and they're going to spend $26 billion.
Aye.
That's a lot of money. They're going to buy gifts
for Hallmark,
cards, flowers, not only for their significant others, but also for friends, family members, kids, teachers, and they even go so far as to buy things for pets.
I don't think it's a thing anymore. Our elementary school kids do the manufacturers sell those? Remember those classroom candies?
Yeah, or the cards that you pass out.
Remember you get like Skittles and it came with the weird card and you give them out to all your classmates in homeroom.
I think
do they even still make those anymore?
Well, listen, there is a huge Valentine's Day section in our grocery store, and they have those individual like boxes of mini cards that the kids give out at school.
Okay.
And they have like 32 of them in
I didn't know if they made those anymore, but I guess they still do.
They do. I think it's still a thing. And I think the rule is in this modern day is if you're going to give a Valentine to one kid in your class, you need to give them to everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
And
you don't want to be Charlie Brown.
Did you not do this in school where or like 3 days before the holiday, you got a brown paper bag.
Yeah,
you had to decorate it.
Yeah, for all of
and
your
then
Valentine.
you taped it to
your
the end of your
desk.
desk where people would deposit their goodies in there.
Yes, I do remember doing that. So that's fun. Anyway, so I assume that you aren't part of that $26 billion.
No.
You haven't bought anything.
No.
There's still time. There's still time. The day is young. The day is young. Spangler Candy Company, they're the ones that make the sweethearts, those classic chalky heart-shaped candies, that have the little messages on them, like "Do Me" and "I love you."
They don't come with "Do Me."
They do have some. They have some dirty ones.
They have naughty ones now.
I think they have naughty ones. But anyway, this year they released this new box. It's called Situationships.
Oh, this is not new. They did this last year, I think.
It's a box of blurred messages because they understand that many relationships are just blurry, complicated, and simply not labeled.
Right.
People don't like labels anymore, right? I mean, that's a big thing in the last couple of years.
Right.
Anyway, you can't get them because they are sold out. They like everything else in the world and everything else that we talk about, it was limited edition. So you could only buy them on
Right. What does
their
this company
website.
do the other 364 days of the year?
I think Spangler must make something.
They gotta make
They must
something
make
else.
something. They probably make fucking candy corn.
Yes.
The other thing that I hate. I mean, and these don't even taste good. They taste these sweethearts taste like chalky ickiness. They're not good. They're kind of fun. They're chalky sugar.
Yeah.
Anyway, they released them. I don't know how many. I guess people bought them because they are sold out.
Right.
Yeah. In Vegas for Valentine's Day, are you guys here? If you want to get married. Now, I told Dale a number earlier this week. I said that this company that was doing marriages here in Vegas did 70,000 weddings last year. That was the total number.
For the city.
For the city, sorry.
I knew it wasn't right.
Yeah.
That company has like 3 venues, and you're telling me they did 76,000
I did try to tell you that. But it turns out that last year in Vegas, 80,000 couples did get a license to get married in Vegas. 80,000 couples.
Yeah.
The Las Vegas airport, which I will not give you the technical name of it because I don't agree with what they've done recently in renaming McCarran Airport for another dearly departed
When are these cities going to
politician.
learn?
Stop naming shit after politicians.
Or people, period.
Right.
The airport should just be the Las Vegas International Airport.
That would
Done.
be fine.
One and done.
Sin City International Airport. Anyway, the Las Vegas airport does this pop-up marriage license bureau every year in February. It started yesterday, and it goes through February 29th. And the reason they're doing it for the whole month of February, because this is the most popular month for people to get married.
Of course.
Not only today, but they also, this year, they're going to get married. A popular day is Saturday, the 24th, because it's 2/24/24.
Yeah.
And also, they expect a lot of people are going to get married on the 29th because we have a 29th this year because this is a leap year. And a lot of people think it might be fun to get married on a leap year.
That would be. So you could yeah.
Yeah.
That actually would be
So
cool.
your anniversary would only be every 4 years.
How great would that be?
Licenses here in Las Vegas are only $102. And if you want to get a vow renewal certificate, which I never even knew was a thing, those are $21.
That seems something that's unnecessary.
Totally.
If someone wanted to go and renew their vow, you don't need a certificate.
You don't need
for that.
anything specific for that.
No.
You just do it.
Right.
Right.
Because at that point, you're already married. You don't need anyone who has a special license to officiate anything.
No, it's no one's business. If you guys want to do something a little different, out of the box, as they say, you could go down to Denny's on Fremont Street here in Vegas, get married with their pop-up wedding chapel.
God, I love this city.
It's only today from
love this city.
9 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's their Valentine's Day at Denny's, and they're calling it Together Like Bacon and Eggs. It's $199. This is their wedding package. You get married there. They'll give you a silk presentation bouquet. I guess those are fake flowers.
Yeah.
You get a wedding pancake puppies cake, a champagne toast, 2 original grand slams, and a souvenir Denny's wedding certificate.
Oh,
Now, do you have to bring your own officiant, or are they going to have one there all day?
I suspect that they have a package or someone there.
Yeah. I don't want to. Who the fuck would want to get married at Denny's? I don't know. People have done weirder things.
I have in high school.
Yeah.
I was working at our local Walmart, and there was an associate that worked there and got married in our break room.
Married in the break room at Walmart in Seaford, Delaware.
Yep.
That's kind of sad.
Sad. Yeah.
Do you think they're still together now?
I have no idea.
If you don't like the idea of getting married at Denny's or the airport or at the employee break room at Walmart, what about the Cosmopolitan? This is what we're suggesting to you. Okay, Dale and I own a photo booth business here in Las Vegas. We did a wedding in the Cosmopolitan's wedding suite, which I think is is it like 32nd floor? It's in the 30s.
Something like that, yeah.
So this is a really cool room. I think it was once a suite, a hotel suite.
It was just a regular room, yeah.
I think it accommodates about 100 people, and it's in the corner. So you have a wraparound balcony with amazing views of the Las Vegas Strip. You can go outside. You can see the Bellagio fountain. You can see the Eiffel Tower at the
Eiffel
Paris.
Tower.
You can see the Planet Hollywood across the street. It's an amazing venue.
Yeah.
We went to a wedding there. We worked it. It was really cool. But also, the one thing, we booked a wedding for the Boulevard Pool, which is their 6th floor pool deck that overlooks the Las Vegas Strip. And we're doing a wedding there in April. I'm very, very excited
Our
about
first
it.
outdoor one, and the venue is just freaking amazing.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
If you guys are getting married or having any kind of, maybe you're having a 55th birthday next year, if you'd like us to photograph it, get in touch with us. We'll do it for you. All right, so that's enough Valentine's Day. I think we have to talk about Super Bowl, because Super Bowl was the shit here in Vegas. It's what everyone was talking about. You couldn't go anywhere without someone talking about it up and down the Strip. You guys watched it. I know you watched it because 123 million people watched it.
Yeah.
That's literally everybody.
You said it was the largest viewing, the most viewed Super Bowl, right?
The most viewed
so far
television event in history.
Yeah.
So it blew everything out of, even the moon landing. It blew everything out of the water.
Because I don't think it was about anything to do with football. It was about the location.
It was about the fact that
I
it was
think
here.
the buzz made it.
Yeah.
You wanted to watch it.
Although there are a lot of Kansas City Chiefs fans, there are a lot of San Francisco 49ers fans. And of course, everybody had their team. I happen to be a Kansas City Chiefs fan, so I was really happy with the outcome.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, the Chiefs did win in overtime, and it was pretty dramatic. It's fun when games go down to the wire.
Well, it makes it more
like
interesting,
that.
yeah.
And of course, I don't call them the Kansas City Chiefs. I call them Taylor's team. And of course, I mean, we have to talk about Taylor Swift because she really did make the Super Bowl, whether you like her or not.
Yeah.
It was all about her. And man, she brought it. She flew all the way from Tokyo. She made it here in time to be there for her boyfriend. And it was pretty cool.
She made it.
Cool. Yeah.
And now she's back in Sydney.
She's on her way back to Australia. She's got concerts already. So, brown chicken, brown cow. Have you ever heard that before?
Yes.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Well, because it used to be just like bow, chicken, bow, bow. And then I think someone just added brown chicken, brown cow.
So I saw this on a show the other day, brown chicken, brown cow. And I thought it was so funny. So I looked it up. And apparently it's a Trace Atkins song from 2010. He actually used these lyrics in a song, brown chicken, brown cow. I don't know if he started it.
I don't think he started.
No, but he definitely used it in a song. Anyway, the famed Chicken Ranch brothel, which is just outside the city limits of Las Vegas, because of course prostitution is not legal in Clark County.
I believe, and speaking of that, the Bunny Ranch is closed, right?
It has it?
I believe
Don't bring up shit unless you know the facts.
Oh,
We're very factual here on the Swish Edition. Anyway, the famed Chicken Ranch has put out a decree, I guess. They did this a couple days before the Super Bowl. They said, whichever team wins, we're going to give you a sextravaganza. The package includes free limo service for all the football players, access to the bar, swimming pool, VIP bungalows, and sex specialty areas. And it's all 100% on the house.
It's cool.
And this is their quote.
But no one's going to
No, of course not. It's only right that we play our part and express our sincere appreciation to this year's champions for their invaluable contribution to our industry. And if any player would like to invite their wife or girlfriend, many of our ladies specialize in threesomes, orgies, and swinger sessions.
Wow.
All guests, male and female, are welcome to participate. Isn't that fun?
It's fun because that only happens here.
It just gets them some free media, and we're helping.
Exactly.
We're helping. Yeah.
The Bunny Ranch is way open.
Is it? Okay, good.
Yeah.
He just looked it up.
And their website is pretty amazing.
It is pretty amazing. It's fun that we're the only state in the country that has legalized prostitution, except for the county that we happen to live in.
Yeah.
We went nowhere near the stadium on Sunday, but as the crow flies, it's about 6.1 miles away from our house. And it's funny. So we started watching the pregame shows like at the crack of dawn, and they were on all friggin' day. And then the game started, and Reba McEntire, to sing the national anthem. And I knew that at the end of the national anthem, the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds were going to do a low-level flyover over Allegiant Stadium, which we can literally see from our second-floor balcony. So we're standing in our first-floor family room watching it, and I'm like, we need to go.
Oh, no, it's
right
time.
now. We took off like a bat out of hell and ran upstairs. And of course, the dogs went bananas because they thought something was going on.
And we still missed it.
Well, yeah, we saw them flying.
We saw them
after the fact,
returning back to the airport, but
it was pretty
base.
cool. If you guys Google the USAF Thunderbirds, they have a great video of their team on the roof of the Allegiant, like coordinating this, and you can hear Reba singing the song below them in the stadium. They timed it perfectly.
Ever wonder how they do it? You got to watch this video.
Those jets flew over that stadium at the exact right second, and I don't know how they do it. I mean, everything just had to go off without a hitch. I mean, that's why those people on the ground at the stadium had to be like, okay, Post Malone, who sang America the Beautiful, go. You have to do it now. There is no waiting. Because everything had to line up perfectly. Anyway, so we talked about the fact that 123.4 million people watched the telecast, including us. But here's a bigger number. $185.6 million was waged in the sports books on the Super Bowl this year, which is a absolute record-breaking number. And it's because sports betting is legal almost everywhere now.
Yeah.
So
almost in every state.
Yeah, this is not just Vegas. This is all across the country now. And you can even do it on your app, right?
And why can't we remember the number? Because this was actually on our local news. Like, they said that number, and the revenue for the casinos was like $18 million or something like that. It's crazy.
It was just such a good event for Vegas, and it's really too bad that it's not here every year.
So I said that to somebody. I was like, how great would that be here? It's exciting. There's this energy. I mean, there's already energy in Las Vegas because of what Las Vegas is.
Yeah.
I was like, well, what if this happened every single year? Yeah. And he's like, you know what? It would lose.
It wouldn't be as special. Got it. Well, we have F1 every year.
We do have that.
All right, so the Super Bowl was here in 2024, and the next possible time for us to have it would be 28 because it is booked for the next 3 years.
3 years, right?
Yeah, so it's going to be in New Orleans next year, and then it's in California
for the next two.
For the two after that. Yeah. Why they picked California 2 years in a row, I don't know, but
it's got to be weather.
Yeah.
Because I think if you
We can't do it in Buffalo.
right,
You can't
you
do
just
it in a
can't.
stadium that doesn't have a roof.
You just can't. So that's why I think someone I saw did a map of all of them, and they trend south.
All right.
They don't do anything up north.
Well, I think our Raider Stadium, our Allegiant Stadium, was the perfect venue. For
It was
Super
great.
Bowl. It really,
was great.
We were lucky enough to go to 2 Raiders games this past season, and we were not invited to the Super Bowl. We stayed the fuck away. But it's an amazing, award-winning, first-class facility. So
it's fun.
you want to talk about the commercials a little bit? This was the most expensive commercials ever. $7 million for each 30-second ad, which I think broke all records.
I was going to say, it has to go up every single year, right?
Yeah. What I didn't like, and a lot of people are saying that they thought didn't belong in the Super Bowl, were the religious and the political ads.
There were a lot.
It's like, is this really the time that we need to be doing religion and politics? The two things that people aren't supposed to talk about in polite company. You're just not.
It was just weird. And it was
the one with Jesus, I guess.
Washing the feet.
Washing the feet. I know it was against hate. Everybody hates hate. Yes, we don't want people to hate. But all those pictures of people washing feet. I mean, nobody's going to go around washing people's feet.
Fuck no.
No. Yes, you should be nice to your fellow man, but come on. Do we need that during the Super Bowl? We're supposed to get Cheetos commercials, for God's sake.
Right, yeah. It needs to be corporate heavy, big brands.
And then American Values 2024, the Super PAC supporting Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s presidential bid. They spent $7 million on a commercial that basically took a John F. Kennedy commercial from the 1960 presidential campaign and superimposed his nephew's face. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And this guy has no chance. No chance in hell.
No. And I think the NFL should...
Less than Perot.
Right. And maybe the NFL needs to, put, I know they don't want to lose their $7 million, but I think they could stipulate what kind we want.
No, please. This is what I would say if I was CBS or whoever is going to have it next year. No religious ads, no political ads, and no drug ads. Please.
Right.
We get drug ads every fucking day. We don't need it during the Super Bowl.
You know what's unfair is you got things like, there was a while where alcohol couldn't be advertised. Now it's everywhere.
Yeah.
And then what burns me is that you have a legal product like tobacco that's not allowed to be advertised.
Yeah.
But you have drug commercials, and knowing there's like a drug epidemic in this country.
Right.
And I just feel that it's just not right.
It's a double standard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where's the Marlboro Menthol Gold commercial?
Exactly.
Or the Marlboro Man.
Right. On the horse.
I think that'd be great. A few of my favorites. The Dunkin' ad with Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, J-Lo, and Tom Brady. I like that.
So I didn't like the ones that were remember the lead up?
Yeah.
And they showed them a couple of times, and I knew it was Dunkin' Donuts because of what they were wearing, but I had no idea what the fuck these people were doing.
Right.
And then they completed it during the Super Bowl, and it actually kind of worked.
And have you seen the full one? So you
There's
can't
a
even
full
see.
one?
Yeah, you can't even see the full ones unless you go online.
Jeez.
So they're unedited full ones that has even more stuff online.
No.
Yeah, Google.
Well, Dunkin' Donuts spent a lot of money.
They did spend a lot of money. Yeah. Then State Farm, they brought out Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito for the Like a Neighbor because he couldn't say neighbor.
Right.
Neighbor.
I
like that.
The choppa.
And my other favorite one was Uber Eats, where Jennifer Aniston can't remember that she worked with David Schwimmer for 10 years. That was fun. And then here's the favorite one. Now, I didn't actually see this during the telecast so we stayed home. Dale and I watched the first two halves. The first two
quarters.
They call them quarters. And we watched the intermission, the halftime show here at our house. And then we went over to a friend's house. So I missed a lot of the commercials that were on during the third and fourth.
Yes, and apparently, was there a Kanye West commercial that we missed?
Oh, God, hopefully not. Come on. Was there?
I don't know because, I mentioned something yesterday that I saw on TikTok or Instagram, and it was completely fake.
There was no way.
And then someone posted, said this was the Kanye West Super Bowl thing, and it was just him with an iPhone talking about going to Yeezy.com.
Nope. You're the one who told me that. You're the one that told me that the Kansas City Chiefs already had their victory parade on Monday morning.
I didn't say that.
You did. You tried to tell me that.
I did, but it was last year's.
It was last year's parade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Their parade was actually supposed to be today. I don't know if it is because we're taping this on Tuesday. My other favorite one, though, that I did watch offline, not during the Super Bowl, was the Budweiser Clydesdale commercial, which is so fun because we found out that it featured a dog that belongs to, in real life, Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell, two of my favorite people in the whole world.
Yeah.
Their dog is in the commercial.
Really?
Yeah. And I didn't watch the 30-second one that was on TV. I watched the 1 minute one that's online. And you gotta Google it and watch it.
How great was it to see that back in the Super Bowl again, the Clydesdales, and the fact that they were just staying just less than a mile from our house.
Yeah, the Clydesdales were literally across the street at the South Point Casino, and they made the rounds. They were actually at our favorite watering hole called The Bar, which is a small tavern.
That was so
And our
cool.
friend Kelsey and Jesse took their son to go meet one of the Clydesdales.
Yeah, we didn't go.
We forgot to go. We should have gone.
Yeah.
Anyway, love that. Love that. And then I got to talk about what DoorDash did. I think this is the coolest friggin' thing. DoorDash launched a Super Bowl giveaway like no other. They said that one lucky contest winner is going to win everything, literally everything that was advertised during Super Bowl 58.
Yeah.
And they did it. They picked a winner this past Monday. He's winning 2,468 items, totaling value of $480,000.
Yeah, who's paying the freaking taxes on that? Him?
According to DoorDash, the prize includes $50,000 towards a down payment for a home, $20,000 dream vacation, several cars, including a BMW, a Kia, a Volkswagen, and a Toyota truck. They're also getting food items from Mountain Dew, Dunkin', Oreo, Popeyes, Reese's Cups, and, of course, mayonnaise.
Right. And I remember that Kawasaki off-road kind of thing. We looked at that. We was like,
They're getting
that's
that
actually
too.
really cool.
They're getting that too.
Wow.
Literally whoever won, and we don't have the name of the person yet. So what you had to do is when you saw the commercial on TV, you had to write down the code and then go to their website and enter the code. And someone who did that is winning all this stuff.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, they should have included the taxes too.
Right.
We will pay the taxes on all this shit. Do you know how expensive?
It's a great thing. It's like the
what
thing,
you do though.
a delivery thing.
Well, you don't need a BMW, a Kia, a Volkswagen, and a Toyota. So what you're going to do is you're going to sell most of that shit to pay the taxes.
I suspect there's probably a cash value option.
Yeah.
Because who at DoorDash wants to be responsible of getting all this shit?
Oh my God, I can't even imagine.
I wouldn't want that job.
I would just take the cash.
Right.
I don't need no mayonnaise.
No.
Every private jet in the entire country was here in Vegas this past weekend. Literally. There were so many jets that they had to turn them away at one point.
Yeah.
And our little Henderson Airport, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump from us, where a lot of people landed,
That's
including
where
Blake
a lot
Shelton,
of people landed, yeah.
they added 18 acres of parking.
That seems
Literally
like,
everybody was here who
that
has
seems
money.
like a lot, but when you put airplanes on it,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, what does that work in airplanes? Is that 50 airplanes?
I don't know.
It's
I don't
not
know.
a lot.
We should have gone over there to
18
look.
acres of parking for cars. Now that's a lot.
Yeah.
But not for airplanes.
But not only were people like Kim Kardashian here and J-Lo and I don't know if J-Lo was here. Gaga was here and all the CEOs of every major company. And but all the Shark Tank guys, they were all here. Everybody was here. It was crazy.
That's what makes it fun.
Kenny Chesney was here. Blake Shelton was here. Gwen Stefani was here. Anyway, it was really fun. Taylor seemed to be having a ball. She spent $2.5 million. $2.5 million just to get a suite. And Dale and I have been in one of those suites. We've been to a Raiders game. We went to the Raiders-Giants game in one of these suites that they charged her $2.5 million for, and we went for free.
Damn. Yeah, but that was just a regular cane. This
Anyway, for some reason, Taylor Swift decided to bring little orphan Annie with her. Everybody's
know
saying
why this bothers
everyone's saying that because Ice Spice, who is a singer,
well, she did look like a little.
she looked like little orphan Annie.
I know,
with her
little poof
ridiculous
hair.
orange poofy hair. And she brought Mrs. Ryan Reynolds with her too, which we thought was really fun. That's Blake Lively. Is that her name?
Yes.
And I thought it was really fun because at some point during the day, during the afternoon, Ryan Reynolds, who is an actor, he posted on Twitter, he said, does anyone know where my wife is? Which is really funny because the entire world knew where his wife was because she was right next to Taylor Swift the whole friggin' game. Which is kind of fun. I assume he's filming somewhere, which is why he couldn't be there.
Is he not doing Deadpool? Oh no, I guess that's already maybe made because it's coming out soon.
Yeah, he must have been somewhere else.
Yeah,
he was busy doing something. Anyway, Kim Kardashian got another one of those $2.5 million suites, and she invited Bieber to her suite. He looked. Did you ever see the pictures of him? When they cut to him, he looked ridiculously bored. Like, why am I here?
Right. He kept looking. I saw him once where he was sitting down and just eating by himself, and then he just seemed like by himself the entire time.
Yeah. And then they showed Leo DiCaprio a couple times on the big screen, and he looks super, super bored. So I'm not sure why these people come if they don't want to be there. And Taylor looked very, very excited at all times. Yeah. And when they showed her on the Jumbotron, she chugged. Did you see that? She chugged an entire beer.
I saw it.
So what'd you think of Usher's halftime show?
Great towards the end. The beginning was fucked up.
There was a sound problem at the very beginning, and but it got really I thought he did a really good job, and he brought on some great extra people like Alicia Keys and Ludacris,
Jermaine Dupri,
her, and then he got on roller skates. I think he made a first there with that. Has a halftime performer ever been on roller skates before?
Right, but during one of the interviews he did with Gail, he does that in his show here. He goes on roller skates.
At the Park MGM.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he does a residency here. Very cool. Anyway, I guess that's it. Post Malone was awesome. I had such a great time. So I think it was a hit for Vegas.
Oh, for sure.
They'll be back all around.
And it's going to happen sooner than you think.
I think it will. Absolutely.
And now for something completely different.
This is crazy, guys. This is so crazy. So we're going to stop talking about Super Bowl because I want to talk about Girl Scout cookies. This is so crazy, Dale. Girl Scout cookies came out this past week. We got ours. I went a little crazy. I bought like 9 boxes.
We're never going to eat those cookies.
I bought Thin Mints. I bought Samoas. What else did we get? We got the brand new flavor this year.
New one.
S'mores.
Yeah. Thin Mints.
Thin Mints. We got 2 boxes of Thin Mints. Yeah.
Samoas.
Yeah.
There's one more, and I can't think of it.
We've only opened the Samoas so far. Those are like dark chocolate ones with caramel and coconut, and they're so good.
They're one of the best.
Anyway,
ones.
So the Girl Scout company, or whoever's in charge of the Girl Scouts, decided to get together with Procter & Gamble's Native brand, and they collaborated on a Girl Scout cookie scented deodorant. This is not a joke.
No.
This is an actual thing. It's not just deodorant. It's also body spray, hair conditioner, and shampoo. This is part of what they call drop culture. This is where companies put out this limited edition crap just to get attention.
It's like those KFC fire logs. No one wants to buy those on a daily basis.
But you can actually go to Target right now.
Yeah.
Or to Native's website and buy coconut caramel Samoa's deodorant or Thin Mint's volumizing shampoo.
That's exactly what I want to smell like going outside.
I want my hair to smell like Thin Mints. This is literally something you can buy.
Maybe my hair
now.
Would be, but I couldn't have a smell of a Samoa. I mean, all right, when we get done with this show, you go downstairs and take 2 Samoas and put them under your arms and leave them in there for 30 minutes.
Okay, and then you're going to sniff me and see if you like it?
I just want to see if it's something that you want to have smell a hot Samoa cookie.
I want coconut caramel scent coming from my pits all day. These are real things.
I know. It's just a freaking gimmick.
It's crazy.
And it makes them lots of money.
All right.
So why not do it?
How about something else that's limited time? You can go over to Pizza Hut right now and get a hot honey pizza and wings. Honey's all the shit right now.
I want to try this because I actually think this is good.
I like this idea.
I do.
So you get a pepperoni pizza and then they squirt hot honey on it. And if you guys don't know, hot honey is honey, which is spicy.
Right. And I've had it on something I can't remember. I'm excited about this. I would try that, and I think it's going to be good.
Limited time only, Dale. Limited time only. Because it's like a salty,
sweet almost kind of thing. And then you got the heat that goes with it. I think that on a pepperoni pizza would be awesome.
And since we're talking about fast food, we've got to talk about Burger King because their commercials are on constantly. Would you create a Ultimate Whopper for $1 million?
Well, of course. But what I think is ultimate is certainly because there's only one way to eat a cheeseburger. I don't care what it is. It's bread. It's a patty with American cheese. Right?
Pickles.
Ketchup, mustard, and pickles. And onion sometimes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so you're not going to...
No tomato, no lettuce, no weird shit, no avocado, no egg.
All right, so
you're not going to... That's the perfect burger.
All right, then you're not going to win.
No.
The Burger King people say that the Whopper currently is available in 200,000 different possible customized combinations at their store. I don't believe that because I don't think they have that much shit in each location.
Not at this one down here.
They've done different ones. They've had the Angry Whopper before. They've had the Ghost Pepper Whopper. But what they want between now and March 17th is they want Burger King fans to submit your idea for the Ultimate Whopper. So it can include up to 8 additional ingredients.
Okay.
Besides what they normally put on it.
They already put a lot on just a regular plain Whopper.
And when you go online and you put in so say you decide you want it to have egg and avocado and bacon and whatever.
Yeah.
An AI generated photo will be created for you with those ingredients on it that you can then share on social media.
Oh, how cool is that?
Yeah, but they just want the social media.
I know.
Yeah. Anyway,
actually, I take that back because I didn't say bacon, and also sometimes the French fried onions.
French fried onions, yes, that would be
yummy.
good. That would be good. So maybe you should put one together. I'd put maybe blue cheese.
If I did the French fried onions, I wouldn't want pickles because it makes it soggy.
Okay.
And
I think you maybe should think about this. You have till March 17th. Anyway, if you guys happen to be in Los Angeles this weekend, you can head to the $1 Million Whopper World, which they're setting up at the Santa Monica Pier, which Dale and I have been to.
Who hasn't?
Yeah. You can go to an actual test kitchen and make your Ultimate Whopper in person just this weekend, just Saturday, Saturday and Sunday. So the first prize winner will get $1 million. The second prize winner gets $200,000. Third gets $100,000, and your Ultimate Whopper will be on the menu for a limited time only.
Of course.
I'm thinking maybe I put crushed thin mints on mine.
No. See, that's the thing, and that's why I can't take this seriously because they're not being serious about it. Like one, who's the judge?
It's just.
And number two, does it have to be edible, or do I just put the most ridiculous 8 ingredients on it?
No. It has to be legit things that they could actually
because I
procure.
believe I can make the burger, the one that will even be better than the original.
I'm going to put that edible gold on mine and call it the $1 Million Burger. All right.
Yes.
All right. And then our last story of the week is don't fuck with Snoop Dogg. Snoop is everywhere, right?
Yeah.
He's done collaborations with Bic lighters. He's got his own wine. He does the smokeless outdoor fireplaces now.
The dude has his own slot machine here in Vegas.
But did you know that Snoop Dogg has his own breakfast cereal?
Didn't know that.
No, you don't, because the world of grocery store placement is against people like Snoop Dogg. Rappers Snoop Dogg and Master P have filed a lawsuit against Walmart and the post-consumer brands for allegedly keeping their cereal from shelves in an attempt to sabotage their brand.
Uh-oh.
This lawsuit was filed last Tuesday. And they say that Calvin Brodus, who is Snoop Dogg, and Percy Miller, who is Master P, created Brodus Foods to provide affordable, high-quality breakfast foods, including the Snoop cereal.
Right.
Now, originally they went to Post, and Post wanted to buy their cereal, but they decided they wanted to keep it because they wanted more money.
Right.
But Post agreed to distribute it for them.
Okay.
Right? But it's not happening. They're saying in this lawsuit that stores like Walmart are keeping it off the shelves, they're keeping it in the back room, or they're putting it in sections that people wouldn't find, like in the baby section, and then putting it at a reduced price like $1 so that it doesn't do well and they don't read. Yeah. So anyway, they're saying that this is happening in 20 different states across the country. Snoop Dogg cereal is not getting shown because of the powerful brands like Kellogg's and Post who dominate the supermarket shelves. It's really hard for companies. It's really, really, really hard for companies like a brand new company to get on a supermarket shelf.
Especially
because the major companies control supermarket shelves.
Especially if you're in the cereal industry or like ice cream. It's like there's no shelf space left. So if I'm a new ice cream guy and want to, distribute across America, there's like no freezer space left.
Yeah. It's crazy.
You can't do it.
So, do you think we should put out Swish Edition cereal?
God, no. What the hell would it be?
Crushed Thin Mints.
and French
and
fried
pickles.
nuggets. And French fried nuggets. Yes.
All right. Well, happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Oh,
I hope you enjoyed Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoyed the Super Bowl. We'll be back next week with another edition of Swish Edition because we're here to stay.
That's what we do.
Whether Dale likes it or not. Nobody's going to go around washing people's feet.
Fuck no.
No.